During the Student Senate meeting Thursday, Jacob Martin announced his resignation from the position of Wartburg Student Body President. He is stepping down to personal health issues, and he will be leaving this semester to go back to his home in Pella, Iowa. He hopes to be back for his second semester, and in his absence, Vice President Terry Mueller will take over as president, while the student executive team goes through the transition process. Joining us now is Terry to talk about the direction Student Senate will take in Martin's absence. Terry, good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, how is Jacob doing in this time?
Jacob's doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Our first question would be, what is the immediate direction that Student Senate is going to take in this absence to try and move forward?
Student Senate does have protocols in place for situations such as this built into our Constitution and our bylaws. So we'll be abiding by that process and moving forward. Basically, the first thing that will happen is I will appoint a new vice president to fill that role, and that will get passed hopefully in Senate next week with a 2/3 majority vote.
And so you said you'll be appointing a new vice president, so you
Yes.
hope to have that all resolved next week, you said?
I hope so.
Okay. And what has been the immediate reaction from the student senators following the announcement yesterday?
The student senators have been very understanding. There's obviously a lot of factors going on, and so the most important part is that we continue moving forward. We are a team, we're not just one person, so we have a lot going for us, and our chief objective is always to represent students, and that's what we'll do.
And then how are you going to try, as now assuming the role of president, to try to lead the student senate back into more of like a approach of a business as usual?
I think the most important part, kind of as I mentioned before, is the moving forward. We do have many objectives in place that Jacob and I ran as a team, and that still is a constant factor that is part of the process of being Senate. And so the objectives that we had in place and the direction that we want to go is still constant throughout this process. And so because of that, it will be pretty streamlined.
And now, he hopes to return second semester. Do you think he'll try and return to student senate in some capacity when he comes back?
That's up to him, but I hope so, and I think so.
And then, so what are the factors that are going to come into, like, let's talk about the process of appointing a new vice president. You said it's going to require a 2/3 vote.
Mm-hmm.
How do you pull on potential candidates to fill the role of vice president?
Basically, it's all at the discretion of the president at the time. And so my process looks like I look at a variety of different candidates. It's not an interview process, it's an appointment process. And so I look at current senators, I look at current students, obviously looking for someone with experience who is ready to step into a leadership position. Fortunately, we have a great group of student leaders, so I anticipate finding someone who will do a wonderful job.
All right, I appreciate your time this morning, Terry. Thank you.
Thank you.
On behalf of Cedar Valley today, we send Jacob well wishes, and we hope to see him back on campus soon. And to learn more about the direction of Student Senate, log on to the Wartburg Circuit.